Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. But today, guys, big focus on Manchester United. What's going on with the new manager? What's going on for the future? What's going to be the strategy around that? What's happening with Ruben Amorim and the compensation? Let's jump into it together. Here we are, guys. Today I wanted to discuss with you about Manchester United and their future, their near future, but also what's going to happen at the end of the season. But let's start from the last few days, because Manchester United on Monday decided to fire and to sack Ruben Amorim with immediate effect. That was a strong decision by the club, and I told you, you can find on my channel here on YouTube, the reasons why Manchester United and Ruben Amorim got in a complicated situation in the past few weeks, also regarding the transfer market. But remember that this story, compared to what happened between Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, has one big difference. Enzo Maresca decided to leave Chelsea, and the club was obviously agreeing with that, because the relationship Maresca-Chelsea was really difficult, and so that's why they decided to part ways. But it was Enzo Maresca to say goodbye to Chelsea, right after the Bournemouth game. In this case, is the club deciding. It's Manchester United management and owners, of course, telling Ruben Amorim, okay, it's over, we want you out. Ruben Amorim goes and does a press conference just 12 hours before being fired, saying, I'm going to stay here 18 months. I'm not going to quit unless the board want to do something. Well, the board decided to fire Amorim, but what's the price of that? Today I can tell you guys that Manchester United will spend £10 million as a compensation for Ruben Amorim and his staff, because he's under contract until June 2027, and so from now to June 2027, Man United will pay £10 million in total to Ruben Amorim and his staff. That's going to be the pricing for this decision on the Portuguese manager. Then, obviously, if other clubs will arrive in the next year and a half and try to reach an agreement with Amorim, that could make Man United and Ruben Amorim agree on an exit agreement, of course, in terms of financials with the Portuguese coach. But now it's £10 million. The total package of the Ruben Amorim deal since November 2024 today is £27 million, between what Man United paid to Amorim as a salary, what's going to be the compensation fee, and also what Manchester United paid to Sporting to get the manager in November 2024. But now what's going to happen? I told you about these discussions taking place. Ole Gunnar Solskjær is ready. Ole Gunnar Solskjær wants to sign with Manchester United as soon as possible. He's the leading candidate. He's ready. He's already there in terms of meetings with Manchester United, and it's been a positive meeting, I'm told, the one with Ole Gunnar Solskjær. The negotiations are progressing. Man United are taking their time. They are playing. But, of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjær is the clear favorite to become the head coach of Manchester United. Talks took place also with Michael Carrick, so it's now on the club to decide what they want to do, what kind of structure they want to have, but the clear direction is now this one. Caretaker manager now until the end of the season, hoping that things will go well, but at the same time, in the summer, go for a permanent coach. Go for an important name. With all respect, with Solskjær and Carrick, eventually one of them or both of them will have the opportunity to show their level for Manchester United and try to stay at the club, but Manchester United will immediately start conversations over new manager for 2026. It means that, of course, there is a temporary solution and there is the future. And in terms of future, Manchester United will follow some factors to decide who is going to be their new head coach to lead the project in the future. Well, one of these factors, from what I'm hearing, for sure is going to be Premier League experience. That's going to be important. You will hear many names linked to Manchester United job. I'm sure we will be here almost on daily basis, for sure on weekly basis, telling you this is a concrete name, this is not a true story. It's going to be plenty of stories on Manchester United manager. But remember that for sure, 100%, the story on Manchester United manager is also going to be linked to the Premier League experience. Man United wants someone who can help immediately and who can lead the project to have instant impact. Then, many of you asking me, Fabrizio, who are the favorites to become Manchester United manager in 2026, in summer 2026? It's too early, because the internal conversation will start now, will involve all people into the club, from the co-owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, to the CEO, Omar Berrada, to the directors, Jason Wilcox, and all the other people of the club. So the conversation is going to involve everyone at the club, and they know they can't miss after what happened with Ruben Amorim. So, internal conversation to start now. Premier League experience is going to be important. The ability to play quality football and to trust young players, something that Manchester United want to do. Especially Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to trust a lot of young players for Manchester United to build their own talents. And so, for sure, these are going to be really important points. And then in terms of names, look, what I can tell you is that it's too early. There is a World Cup. The World Cup can have an impact on several managers who are now maybe working for national teams and could be eventually available after the World Cup. So let's see the timing of this appointment also for Manchester United. Something I wanted to tell you is, for sure, 2 names who were in the list of Ineos Group in summer 2024, when Manchester United considered the opportunity to go for a new coach and fire Erik ten Hag. 2 names were Thomas Tuchel, who is now busy with the English national team, and Roberto Zerbi, who is now busy with Olympique Marseille. These 2 managers met with Manchester United management in summer 2024, decided not to proceed with Manchester United, but they didn't reject Man United as a club. They both, De Zerbi and Tuchel, felt that at that moment was not the best moment to take the job at Manchester United. So there was no feeling between parties. Tuchel and United, De Zerbi and United. Now it's different, of course. Man United are in a better position in terms of players they have, project they have, but of course this is going to be a long conversation because now the Zerbi is busy and only focused on Marseille. Tuchel, you can imagine, only focused on the English national team. There is a World Cup, of course, and so many other managers will be part of the conversation. But remember these factors, because Manchester United will start this conversation now. We start planning while they have an interim manager, a caretaker manager. And so this is the plan of the club. Now, next steps. Manchester United will appoint their caretaker manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjær is very confident and ready to take the job as soon as he gets the green light from Manchester United. Let's see what happens with Michael Carrick. Johnny Evans back as part of the backroom staff, but for sure it's going to be a busy couple of months for Manchester United because the conversation on new coach will start, and these factors will be really important to understand who is going to take this job, who is going to be the new face of Manchester United project starting from summer 2026. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories on Manchester United, and so the caretaker manager, who is your favorite, with Solskjær as a clear favorite, so what's your opinion on that one? And then Ruben Amorim and the conversation, what's your feeling about that? And then the new manager. I want to see in the comments your name. Who is the man for Manchester United job? Who should become the new head coach starting from summer 2026? Let me know your opinion, guys, here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon, here with Fabrizio. Ciao.